I will make a 3-column layout using CSS Flexbox, grid and float. Let me show you the finished product. So this is the first example using Flexbox, and this is grid and this is float. Alright, I have a very basic HTML and CSS, and in my CSS file I have only a very basic CSS for margin, background, color, border and something along this line. So currently this page looks like this. Okay, I will make this width to 1200 pixel maximum width to look better, and I have a wrapper div for this HTML. So 3-column using Flexbox, and I have some 3 other divs for these 3 columns. I already have this class name in my CSS file, so I'm going to make it a max width of 1200 pixel and make it center. And this will just make it to 1200 pixel wide. And to make this column layout, I will use display flex, and only one line of this property. This looks like this, and I want to distribute this space among these columns. So justify content space between. If I save this, you will see a slightly change anyways. And if I show you the mobile version, we don't want these 3 column on mobile, so I will make this 1 column for mobile. So I'm going to cut and paste these 2 lines in a media query. So if I save this and refresh this page, now it looks like this. I already have added margin. So, and if I show you the desktop layout, it looks like this. So this is complete. And for this grid example, let me show you the HTML first. This is grid. So this is the main wrapper div, and I also have 3 inner div, just like the past example. So I already have copied this class name, so I will use grid here, display grid, and grid template column should be 1fr for all these column. So grid template columns 1fr, 1fr, 1fr. You can also use repeat 3 times. So if I save this and refresh the page, it looks like this. Let me make this width to 1200 pixel. So max width 1200 pixel, and center it with margin. So now I refresh this, it looks like this. And if I show you the mobile version, we want 1 column here as well. So I am going to cut and paste in a media query. And if I refresh, it looks like this. I also have added margin previously. So if I show you once again the desktop version, it's now complete. And for this float, I also have this HTML. Let me show you. This is the float, 3 column using float. So let me find in CSS. Here is the float, max width 1200 pixel, margin 0 auto. So that's it for it. And I have this column, this is the class I have for every inner div. For example, this one, and this one. So I will make it float left for this all this column. So float left, and if I save this, currently it's look like this. We also have to add width to make them side by side. So width, let's say we want 30%, and we will distribute the rest of the 10% as a margin or space. And if I save this, so currently it looks, don't worry about this messing, I will fix it. And if I inspect and show you the mobile version, so we want to make it 2 column on mobile, 1 column on mobile. So I'm going to cut and paste this in a media query. And if I save this, it's 1 column on mobile. And if I go to this desktop version, it looks like this. So this messing with this next section. So to get around that, we need to clearly fix the float items. To do that, for this main wrapper div, I will use overflow hidden. And if I save this, now it's gone, so it looks like normal. And for the we have 10% margin left. Let me show you once again. In our CSS, for this column div, we have 30%. For 3 divs, we have consumed 90% width, and we all have 10% space left. So I'm going to distribute this space among these inner divs. So margin right 5%. So 5% for 3 times it will be 15%. So 1 column will be under this 2 columns. So we don't need margin for the last item. So I will offset this margin for the last item. So margin right now. And we have not here. And so we can bring this back to previous in a media query. and this is because we have some margin already. Top and bottom we have 30 pixel, and left and right we have 15 pixel. But we will make it, if I make it 0, then it will align in one row. So margin for larger skin 0, and if I hit save, it sits one by one. And if you check on Flexbox, these columns are equal height, same as grid, but here in float it's the height is different. But if you make them all similar height, then you need to make height in your CSS. For example, for this column, if I make this mean height, for example 500 pixel, it's not mandatory. Let me show, bring it to 550. So now it equal height, so it's not mandatory to make it equal height, but this is your preference. Anyways, this is how you can make a 3-column layout using this 3 approach. So I will give a link to underneath this video, so you can download this template and the code. So that's it for now. Thanks.